enveloping cone. So most important theorem. Along with this theorem, so one example will be covered that comes under 10 marks. Okay, so equation of the enveloping cone. The locus of the tangent from a point to the sphere is a cone, so that is called enveloping cone, or the tangent cone from the point to the sphere. The locus of the tangent from a given point to a sphere is a cone, so that is called enveloping cone or a tangent cone from the point to the sphere. Okay, so to theorem statement, to find the equation of the enveloping cone from the point x1 y1 z1 to the sphere. Okay, sphere is given. So here this is the given point P of x1 y1 z1, and this is the sphere. R is the point of intersection of the sphere and this tangent line. Okay, so this sphere is enveloped by this cone. Okay, so R, which divides this line PQ in the ratio 1:k, and Q is the any point on that tangent line. So we have considered in order to prove this theorem. Let the given equation of the sphere be x square plus y square plus z square equals to a square. Call it as 1. Let P of x1 y1 z1 be any given point. Q of x y z be any point on the tangent from the point P to the sphere. Okay, let PQ, this PQ line divided by the point of contact R in the ratio. So this line divides in the ratio 1:k. Any line which divides in the ratio means, so we have to apply the section formula. Okay, so in order to find the coordinates of R, so k into x plus of 1 into x1 divided by sum of the ratios, that is k plus 1 or 1 plus of k, comma, next k into y plus of 1 into y1 divided by k plus of 1, k into z plus of 1 into z1 divided by k plus of 1. Okay, so these are the coordinates of R. Where that R lies, this R lies on the sphere. Sphere equation is clearly given, so that R lies on that sphere means, so that point must satisfied by that equation of the sphere. Okay, so substitute these values x y z. So in the equation 1, substitute that values, so that is x square plus y square plus z square equals to a square. Okay, in the denominator it is k plus of 1 whole square is there, just cross multiplied, so it becomes a square into bracket k plus of 1 whole square. Okay, clearly, so this equation is of the form a plus of b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus of b square. So in that form, a square means k square x square plus of 2ab 2kx x1, okay, plus of b square, so that is x1 square. So like that, a plus b whole square formula, so we have to expand this series. So in this equation, take that k square as the common factor. Only remaining term is x square plus y square plus of z square minus of a square. Okay, k square is common factor, plus of next is 2k is the common factor, into bracket x x1 plus of y y1 plus of z z1, and 2k is the common factor, next minus of a square, plus of remaining terms we have to write, that is x1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square minus of a square, so that is equals to 0. Okay, so this is the equation. So in this equation, so first a into b can be written as b into a. So in this equation, just we have to re-altering the terms, that is a into b means, so that is b into a, so we can write that equation. So that is first we have to writing this equation, next into k square plus of 2 into this term into k plus that c must be equals to 0. On writing this, so it comes to know that this is a quadratic equation in k, which is of the form a into k square plus of b into k plus c must be equals to 0. That is a quadratic equation in k, so which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. If the equation is of this quadratic form, then we can apply the condition for the equal roots. Condition for the equal roots is what? B square minus 4ac must be equals to 0. So consider this term as a, and this term complete, so this term as b. Next, so this is c. Okay, so which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c must be equals to 0. So if it is a quadratic equation, so we are applying the condition for the equal roots, so that is b square minus 4ac must be equals to 0. B square means, so that is 2 square, so into bracket of square minus of 4ac, 4a means, so that is x square plus y square plus z square minus of a square into c, so into c means, so this part must be equals to 0. Okay, so minus sign is there, so there you have to put it as equal. Okay, so this LHS must be equals to RHS, so that 4 must be get cancelled, so that is x1 plus y1 plus z1 minus of a square whole square is equals to first bracket into that second one. So after removing 4 on either side of that equation, so we'll get this equation, so that is the required equation of the enveloping cone. Okay, so this equation itself is the required equation of the enveloping cone. So first one, so that let us assume that that is S. Okay, S equals to x square plus y square plus z square minus of a square. Next, so this term we have to consider it as S1. Next, so this term, so that is a T. Okay, so that equation becomes which is of the form S into S1 equals to T square, so which is the required equation of the enveloping cone. So while solving the examples, so it should be helpful, so you have to remember, so this formula is okay. So that is the required equation of the enveloping cone, S into S1 equals to T square. If this is S, that is x square plus y square plus z square minus of a square, then S1 is the result of substituting the point x1 y1 z1, so in S. If you put x1 y1 z1, so in this S, so you will get that S1. Okay, then T means, so that is x1 plus y1 plus z1 minus of a square, so then the enveloping cone is S into S1 is equals to T square. Okay.